Is the dirty section explained. Full YouTube street breakdown by King Israel Doctrine. As you can see, I'm here ministering to YouTube, something I've been doing for years now. But I'm doing it from a street level. That's why I created what's known as YouTube Streets, because someone needs to clean the streets up of these informers, snitches, and everything that then came into the Black community. You know, YouTube, or should I say, the AI like to call me a black man, but I want the AI to know that I'm an Israelite Christian. And with that said, let's get you some information out here.
WHO really built YouTube Streets? Israel Doctrine, Hassan Campbell, Kev Gills, and the Dirty Sector Timeline. The question that keeps coming up in online commentary spaces is simple. Who really built what people now call YouTube Streets? Was it Israel Doctrine, Hassan Campbell, Kev Gills, the Dirty Sector? Or was this something that evolved naturally from Black YouTube commentary culture? To answer that honestly, we have to separate origin, influence, and popularization, because those are not the same thing.
Those not the same thing. Do I need that repeated? Matter of fact, just rewind the video and go back, because the more time you spend on this, the more stronger it gets. So let's look at what it says. We can read it. It said, to answer that honestly, we have to separate origins, which I am the origin, the influence of the fake media news company and stuff, which is in lawsuit and everything, and popularity or popularization, because those are not the same things. But remember, they know Black YouTubers is watching this. So they're trying to explain to ignorant people, Black ignorant people, that it's a difference between all of this. It's a difference between honesty and lies. I'm honest, they're liars. They even now trying to protect their interests in what they didn't lie to you all about and built around me and not with me. That's why I kept telling people, you should build with me. That's why I tried to build with Judah Nazareth, but he's a foul, no good person from Japan. That's why Khalil Money stayed poking and doing this and trying to tear me down. That's why Leak You and all these people do what they did. I appreciate the YouTube street queen because she stood beside me. No matter what we done been through, she's been there. So, am I doing as Jesus told me to do? Am I doing what the Hebrew Israelites like to try to beat up and stuff? The prosperity ministry? Yes, I told you I'm a prosperity minister. I teach the gospel to the poor. I've been poor. I know my YouTube street queen is poor in a lot of different ways. Love her to death. When I found her, she was hurting and I was hurting. But me being a man of God, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I did it my way, the way I do it. I didn't do it the traditional Christian way and this and that. If I'd have did that, she'd have been messed over too. No different than anything else she ever been messed over in life or anything, because I'm a different type of person. But let's keep digging into this, because I asked the AI something like Mac Mean did. He tried to, but he was teaching me. I knew this, but I didn't know this. I've never seen anybody do it. So I talked to AI. And like I said, what you put in AI comes out of AI. I'm going to take my time and show y'all what he said and what the AI said and how it was derogatory towards me or crazy, talking about me funny and stuff. Next time he asks that AI something, though, it's going to put him in the right place, because I'm feeding the AI too. That's something that it came from the black YouTubers, aka the Israelite YouTuber Israel Doctrine, Carl Albert Davis. So let's go eat, y'all. So the founding Hassan Campbell era. You know how they say hip hop got eras and stuff. Israel Doctrine created this era because Hassan Campbell wouldn't even been where he at today if Israel Doctrine would have never interviewed him. I told him, I got the phone conversation before the interview. I told him, I said, it don't matter when we get on, because once I touch it, it's going crazy. Because I always known who I was. That's why you go look at the alchemy of self, and you can see how that AI alchemy of self is talking to me and saying, you this and you that and everything. Y'all don't know who I am. Y'all ain't never had it explained to you, but I try to explain it to you.
The foundation, Hassan Campbell era. Before YouTube streets became a recognizable phrase, Hassan Campbell was already one of the loudest voices in drama-based commentary on YouTube.
Drama-based commentary. Who was the one talking about him? Who created the drama? Conscious speculation saying that he was out here pulling a scam. That's what you heard Khalil Amoni say yesterday, that he wanted to get damn some money, this, that, and do all that and everything. I am a hip hop icon. An icon living. Or some Jaden Smith stuff.
His platform helped normalize.
His platform helped normalize what was going on, because as hard as they was building them, I was working just as hard to tear them down. Anybody that was sitting around knows the story. Nobody in the black community verify the story, and they know the story. If they hate me, they not gonna tell you the story. Am I not doing as Jesus did? That's why they mess up the Bible and do all the stuff they do to the Bible, because Jesus' popularity and everything that he did is so strong, they had to kill him and do all this stuff, and then kill all his disciples and kill everybody and usurp them. That's what they're doing right here on YouTube right now. And it's criminal. It's criminal, y'all. It's very criminal. Even the Pope said false news, Donald Trump, false news, all this stuff that they've been doing. But Barack Obama popularized it where you can do that. He signed that bill that you can come out here and put propaganda on the American people. And that's what they've been running on y'all ever since. I've been telling y'all that.
Live stream confrontation culture exposed style storytelling, online callouts, personal beef becoming public content, emotionally charged commentary, entertainment.
So, who created all that? I was in the conscious community. I created it before anybody, because I was in the conscious community tearing them up. Name any big name over there, and I'll tell you what I done to them. See, y'all don't want to interview and talk to me and allow my personality to feed the system. That's why I told y'all I can't go to Sundown TV and hit the link and go in there because he like, that guy can't come in here. He is a this, that to what we're trying to build. That's why he said we're the toughest environment there is over there. Who made that environment tough? I made that environment tough. And they still ain't tough because they ain't tough enough to even communicate or talk to me respectfully. They can do it disrespectfully. Just like I smoke hip hop and Mac Mean and all them. They can disrespect me all they want. That's why the Queen keeps saying, why you running from Israel doctrine? Because they know. Black people know. AKA Israelite people know. All Hebrew Israelites know of me. All black people that mess with the conscious community know of me. Know YouTube is a business, people. I didn't get on here and rap. I got on here. It created a culture, a lifestyle. And it is an Israelite Christian lifestyle because you got to have God to put that type of fight in. It would have killed the normal man. He'd have blew his brains out by now. But I watched Tupac Shakur go to war with the world. And I've been plotting and planning it ever since they took him out. Because I had to emerge, and I have emerged.
Whether people agreed with him or not, Hassan helped create the energy that many later channels built on.
He created the energy because he spoke about my mother. Everybody knew it at the time. They said, ooh, he done spoke about that man's mother because there was an Arab that did it before him. Sadnetta did it. Everybody did it. But when he did it, and they was trying to blow him up, and I told it, I played the audio. I said, I'm going to take that man's life on social media. And at the time, I did take his life. It's just they destroyed my channel and stole the algorithm because I own the algorithm. I own it just like I own Dirty Section now. That is mine. Dirty Sector, or however you say it. I ain't the proper speaking. I'm a country speaker. It's going to be broken language and stuff. So, this is it. I am the one. I am the blueprint. It's not to brag or nothing. It's nothing special about it, but I learned I was an Israelite, and I learned I was supposed to follow in the Christian footsteps. And what you know as Christianity ain't the proper footsteps. See how I'm talking now? And I'm talking about the beef, the dirty section, the beef sector, the black sector, and all of them things that didn't came in contact with me because her son wasn't around, but I was around. I was feeding the sectors when they was beefing with me. Her son wasn't me. He couldn't get out there and talk to the poor and talk to the downtrodden and all of that. I told y'all, leave them people alone. They running RICO. Y'all gonna get put in a RICO messing with them people because I'm gonna take them people out. You can call it whatever you want, prophecy, whatever, foreseeing the future or whatever. I already knew because I knew who I was. And when I did that alchemy of self, I got confirmation that that's who this guy is. Because of lack of stuff, it built a certain type of person with a certain type of mentality, with a certain type of this, that, and the other. Because I could wake up on a Saturday morning and see my father watching the wrestling and what he was saying. If they'd have did me like that, I'd get a hammer and go upside their head. I said, whoa. That'll take you to jail, Pops. What you talking about? Because I didn't know that was in him until he watched wrestling. And I didn't realize truly I'm his son. And I ain't never watched wrestling like that. But that same button that was in him, that if you push it and he go there, because his favorite words was leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone, because we go any further, it's going to get ugly. And he didn't get ugly that much, but when he got ugly, he got ugly. See, I learned from my family. I didn't have no chief leader, this and that and everything else. I had a father at home. I had a mother at home. I'm from that generation. I'm from that era. Now the next generation that's after me and my siblings, 2 girls in the house, nieces and nephews popping up and everything. Now, they teaching me words I ain't never heard before. Sperm donor and this and that. What's a sperm donor? Because I can see my sperm donor walking around the house. But they couldn't see theirs. So I've learned from life from a different lens than y'all. I was born in some very particular stuff that no one should have been born in. So let's get some more information. But as y'all can tell, I get very emotional when dealing with this stuff. This is my life, people. Y'all playing with this and y'all trying to eat off this. This is my life.
That matters. Because movements rarely begin with a label, they begin with a culture.
They begin with a culture. And I was doing this before Hassan Campbell. Go see Layla Wills. You should have did a documentary on me. You should have interviewed me. You should have listened to me when I was trying to speak to you and tell you everything that I told you. Y'all thought I was just sitting in the house. Oh, with it. Y'all, he stay in a trailer. Look at his head. Well, my father was bald head. Look at the picture of my father. In the middle of his head, he got a big patch of hair missing. He got hair around the sides, but he ain't got no hair in the middle. And all his children got the same trait. When Khalil make fun, that ain't his daddy. He put up some man. Why does he keep popping up in my pictures? This ain't nothing to play with, y'all. This thing is very serious. But they done played with my life. All because they was out here pulling a scam on the community, just like Conscious Community said. What's his name? I can't even think his name. I say XX Tentacion said. Conscious speculation. XX Tentacion. Khalil Money. Grandchild. Or however you say it. Call him Pop and all that stuff. That's how you even ended up in this stuff. Which take you to Drake, which take you to this, take you to that. Baby, this thing is all in the black culture, hip hop and stuff, because it's an Israelite culture, if you ask the Israelite.
Kev Gills and the street commentary lane. Kev Gills also played a role in shaping this ecosystem. As personalities began forming alliances, disputes, and commentary circles, YouTube became less about isolated creators and more about competing online neighborhoods. That's when the idea of sectors really started becoming visible. Not formal sectors, not official sectors, but audience-defined spaces.
So, Sector started. Hassan and Kev created that because Kev Gill told Hassan, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money. Y'all have heard the phrase, go get the money, Hassan. I told Hassan, start creating stuff for the children, and when they get touched and they run away and do all that stuff, you got a house, a home for them, because I felt for the poor. He felt for the money. You know why it touched me so much? Because I got a nephew, got to argue with my brother. And he left, went, stole a car, went back to Chicago. Then it ended up in juvenile and stuff because he just stole a car, this, that, and the other. These type of things affect me personally because people in my family, boo, 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 boo. Should I have told y'all that? I don't care if I told you that, because the Davis family is something you need to study. Study all of them. But me, most, I don't even know what to say. I'm so emotionally charged with this. I need to be studied, but nobody wants to study me. Nobody wants to support me getting some money like everybody gave Hassan Camel money to go kill people and do this and create this fake news and create that fake YouTube organization that he got over there, Hassan Camel TV. Nobody wants to support the man with the answers and everything else. It's all good. I can live through it. That's why the Lord put it on me. He put it on me more than he put it on anybody else. You know why? Because Israel Doctrine, Carl Albert Davis can take it. I can take it. I'm built for it.
You had conscious commentary, street commentary, exposure commentary, religious commentary, debate channels, panel channels. The audience started grouping creators into territories. That's how ecosystems form.
That's how ecosystems form. All this stuff is ecosystems, narrative systems. I knew about it, as Dollar told y'all, because me and him talked offline. I sent him the thing and everything. See, y'all don't know what I be doing, and y'all don't care for what I be doing, but it's to help you all.
You had conscious commentary, street commentary, exposure commentary, religious commentary, debate channels, panel channels. The audience started grouping creators into territories. That's how ecosystems form.
And Dollar kept saying, call this, call that, call this. Nerd come into the chat, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, because it's this or that. As the hip hop song say, you can get with this or you can get with that. You need to get with this because this is where it's at. They've been teaching y'all and programming y'all all your life because hip hop is a culture. To hell with what Troy Star Terrain say it is, because he's building his ecosystem of line and this and that and technology, economics, and all of that. That nigga won't say nothing to me. I called him. I said, this is Israel Doctrine. He said, never call me again, and hung up the phone. Because he didn't want to have nothing to do with me. Oh, he got bulls, he got this, he that, he just dirt, he come from the dirt, this and that, and treated me like I was a piece of crap. Wouldn't even listen to me. Then, that's why I called the police. If y'all ain't never heard it, you hearing it from me now. He did that on a Sunday night. Khalil Money was over there. Kev Gills was over there. Unseen Soldier was over there. All of my enemies called in and was talking, but I never called in because he did that so I can call in. He told me never call him again though, and I listened. And now I talk to him over YouTube like he's a piece of this, that, and everything else. We in Abraham bosom for those that know anything about Abraham bosom. I've had that conversation lately too. We in Abraham bosom and he looking across, give me some water, this and that, because hell is hot. Hell yeah, it's hot. You played with the wrong one.
The rise of the dirty sector. Then came dirty sector language. This is where history gets messy. Because two questions get mixed together. Who first said it? Versus who made people repeat it? Those are two completely different things. Internet history gets rewritten all the time because people confuse invention, amplification, ownership, branding. The dirty sector appears to represent the grittier, more conflict-heavy corner of commentary YouTube. Receipts would be needed to confirm exact first usage. But culturally, the phrase became shorthand for chaotic commentary spaces.
So that's what Barack Obama created when he let people put propaganda on other American citizens. He basically told you, you can lie. So what happened? Barry and Star formed Lucifer. They formed Lucifer because they mixed breeded people. They white boy came out and they black boy stayed in. And they put terror in the black community. This is what they was teaching back in the day. What's her name? I can't say her name because I ain't said it in oh God, them and do them, they disrespected her on their channel. Professor Griff was getting at them and everything and this, that. Y'all know the history. See, I didn't have a stroke. I know the history, but some things I can't piece together because memory or brain cells have happened. My brain has been damaged with the stroke. Blood clots and stuff was all in my brain. Some went on. I don't know what went on. The Lord is doing his job and allowing the body to fix it. But it's some things I'll never get back. But I've always put stuff on YouTube so I can have a record of it. But that's what happened when they destroyed my YouTube channel. That's why they owe me millions of dollars, because the truth would have been out here. They couldn't run this propaganda on y'all because I had proper propaganda out here. I had the history. I had everything I told people I was going to have. When her son said my mama, I said, I'm going to own his life. And then they attacked me, but they didn't attack my hard drives. They didn't attack the history. They moved some stuff off of YouTube because they removed a whole channel off of YouTube. They was trying to get them off. I made history there. I showed people they can take your channels. You can get your channels back. You got to be wise enough to do it. I'm the only person in the Israelite section of YouTube to do what I've done.
For Israel Doctrine and YouTube Streets, this is where branding changes everything. Israel Doctrine appears to have pushed YouTube Streets from being a vague concept into a recognizable identity. That's different from saying he invented online commentary. He didn't invent drama commentary. He didn't invent panel beef. He didn't invent sector politics. But branding a culture is powerful. Because whoever gives something its banner often gets remembered as its architect. That's why some supporters argue Israel Doctrine built YouTube Streets. What they may really mean is Israel Doctrine organized, branded, and amplify that identity. That's a much more defensible statement. The King of YouTube Streets narrative. Then naturally came title claims. King of YouTube Streets. This is where commentary turns into mythology. Titles like that are rarely objective facts. Their influence claims, audience perception, brand positioning, self-appointed dominance narratives. That doesn't make them fake. It just makes them rhetorical. So who gets credit? The fairest answer? Hassan Campbell helped shape the aggressive public conflict commentary energy.
Peace, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. And this one right here is a doozy. The title of it, YouTube Streets. The Dirty Sector Explained. Through this video, you'll understand what I mean and what Dollar meant and everyone meant that spoke on the fact of what's been going on. This one right here gonna make you drop your jaw. But I want to play some audio before I play more audio.
These audio and articles are in my possession, meaning I own them due to the fact that the YouTube channel, if they were on YouTube channels, do not exist anymore. I don't want Troy Starr to flag Layla Wells, Khalil Amani, Ron Savage, and Uzian nobody to flag this. And it stated, if you flag this motherfucking channel, we going to court and y'all ass going to jail. And that's it.
That's it. No flagging my videos. No flagging my videos. Matter of fact, I'm going to put my flyer up. And now we finna play the audio. And we're going to let the audio speak for itself.
Hassan and Giovanni, homo thugs in conflict? Part 3, final, by Khalil Amani. Giovanni, underage though he may or may not have been, was no saint. Giovanni, underage as he may or may not have been, was a fighter, a scissor-wielding gangster, and a gunslinger, a street dude like Hassan, who may have been sexing Bambaataa for reasons unknown to us, but like Hassan, a willing participant in Bambaataa's sex ring. The narrative of Giovanni as young, innocent victim of African Bambaataa is the result of limited information until the present time. Enough people have come forward and painted a far realer and clearer picture of this young man, Giovanni. We were so worried about Giovanni's well-being and thinking that he was some soft and frail kid that Bambaataa had violated, that we couldn't picture him as a homo thug. Even when Hassan gave us hints and clues by telling us that Giovanni went to jail and was stabbing motherfuckers left and right. Soft niggas don't act like this. Civilian niggas don't act like this. Remember now? Does this sound like the handiwork of a civilian? Hell no. And just how would Hassan know about Giovanni's actions? That he was in jail stabbing people? How would Hassan know this? The only way that Hassan would know what Giovanni was up to after the stabbing was that Hassan was stalking Giovanni, keeping tabs on Giovanni's whereabouts and movements, doing reconnaissance missions, keeping his ear to the street out of fear or retribution. For indeed, Hassan tells us that he was given a picture of Giovanni and that he actually walked the streets of New York in search of Giovanni and ran into Giovanni's brother, who explained to Hassan that his brother, Giovanni, was only protecting himself from Bambata's sexual advances. Giovanni didn't go crazy, as Hassan suggested, because Bambata molested him, any more than Hassan's son became a transgender woman as a result of being molested. That's that simple Simon understanding of human sexuality that Hassan randomly pulls out of his ass. Giovanni was a homo thug who had been a bad boy long before Bambata ever touched him, with major redundancy. Giovanni was about that action. According to Hassan, he took that picture of Giovanni from Africa Bambata and sought out Giovanni for termination and extermination. Hassan's action in and of itself, by legalese, was a clear case of conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree. His words are self-incriminating. Africa Bambata giving Hassan Giovanni's picture and Hassan accepting the picture from Africa Bambata is conspiracy to commit murder. They had a binding contract, the giving and taking of the picture. How crazy that one alleged victim of Africa Bambata's sexual abuse, Hassan, wants to kill another victim of Africa Bambata's sexual abuse, Giovanni. How crazy is that? If this doesn't sound like a lover's triangle, like two chicks fighting over a dude, or in this case, two dudes fighting over another dude, with the information that is leaking out and demanding that Hassan and Ronald take it to the feds, or as of late, bring forth New York's Child Victims Act. We will soon find out that the pity party for the young Spanish man, based on Hassan Poppy Campbell's telling of the story, turns out to be no more than a super homo thug menage a trois, a circle of three, a main chick / side chick quarrel for the love and affection of Africa Bambata, some street shit of Gaelic proportions. It is becoming evident that indeed the Zulu nation was no more than Africa Bambata's sex cult, wherein he groomed prepubescent and teenage boys from Bronx River housing projects to be his sexual property, breaking them in with porn, and then masturbation, and then oral sex and thigh-ing. And alas, making them pose nude for Bam's nasty black book of naked boys. Once in the book, you were an extortion candidate. The black book is how Bambata maintained order amongst these young sexual savages. Hassan Campbell has been naming names lately. Victims of Bambata includes his ex-childhood friend, Tawfiq, his younger brother, Ali Baba, and who outs child molestation victims? Hassan, that's who. What a fucking creep. And speaking of Hassan's ex-friend, Tawfiq, Hassan has steadfastly maintained that on at least 2 occasions, Queen's Flip episode 29 being one of them, that he was given a picture to murder Giovanni, the man who stabbed Bambaataa. But now, in a recent YouTube rant, Hassan has laid the attempted murder of Giovanni at the feet of Tawfiq. Hassan stated that Tawfiq told him, "It's my job to clean it up," meaning kill Giovanni for Bambaataa. What a new revelation after 4 years of saying he was the one commissioned to do the hit on Giovanni. Now he implicates Tawfiq in the murder conspiracy to kill Giovanni. Hassan's vacillation is epic. On this 7th anniversary of Africa Bambaataa getting stabbed by Giovanni, Hassan Campbell has finally claimed that he will be stepping up to the plate and taking advantage of New York's Child Victims Act by taking Africa Bambaataa to court and suing him for his molestation. He has until August 14th, 2020 to file papers. Finally, Hassan claims he's going to do the right thing thanks to YouTuber Sanetta, who baited him in a game of YouTube chess when he interviewed his former friend Tawfiq. That video Hassan could bear. But hold on and slow your roll. Hassan is not suing Africa Bambaataa because it's the right thing to do. No, he is not being an advocate for the molested on some altruistic and philanthropic and hero-like stuff. It is all self-serving. Hassan is suing Bambaataa because Tawfiq bruised his ego. He is suing because Sanetta pushed his fragile mental button with the YouTube video. Hassan is simply making a mockery of New York's Child Victims Act, a governmental statute that was a decade in the making, by talking about he's buying a new BMW with his lawsuit money. He gives no fucks about doing real advocacy work and doing something constructive for child molestation victims. This shit is purely a game to Hassan. This is why Khalil Omani refuses to jump on the Hassanian hobo train. Khalil knows about court proceedings and defense attorneys and prosecutors and state and federal law enforcement and witnesses and testifying and pointing people out on the stand and even witness protection. Been there, done that. This is serious business, and I don't think Hassan's heart is in the right place. Neither does Hassan have the temperament for civil jurisprudence. Simply put, Hassan's motives aren't pure. They are self-serving. He is not about helping victims of child molestation. He's looking for a come up. With all that Hassan has said in these YouTube streets about other people's children and wives and dead mothers, coupled with his past criminal history, if Africa Bambaataa's attorney brings his A game to court, he will annihilate Hassan and his lawsuit. There will be no new BMW for Hassan. And if Africa Bambaataa admits to being gay and casts Hassan as a spurned and dejected ex-lover with a vendetta over not receiving a music contract back in the day, it's a wrap. The problem with Hassan's civil suit, the problem with Hassan's molestation is that his facts are wishy-washy, skewed, muddled, inconsistent, and contradictory. What do I mean? Well, I'll tell you what I mean. Hassan tells us that Africa Bambaataa was not the first person to molest him. In his Queen's Flip 29 interview, Hassan says, before Bambaataa came along, I was already being molested. The first one to molest me was a girl, and I'll never forget. And then, many months later, while sitting in his car mad at his mama and his older brother, Hassan, in one of his pity party moments says, since you like to gossip, you bitch ass nigga, I protected you, you bitch ass nigga. I protected you. Being that you like to gossip, Wayne, you can tell everybody that you was the first motherfucker that molested me, my big brother. So who really molested Hassan first? A girl or his big brother Wayne? Bambaataa's lawyer gonna make mincemeat out of Hassan's contradictions. Compounding Hassan's who molested me first problem is the fact that Hassan has given us two accounts of when Bambaataa allegedly started molesting him. One time he says 12 or 13. And another time he says 15 or 16. There's a huge difference between being 12 or 13 and being 15 or 16. From speaking in a high-pitched falsetto in pre-puberty to baritone as a teenager. From having no hair around your genitalia, sex organs, to having pubic hair and facial hair. Hassan has a hell of a story to fix. A good attorney is going to ask Hassan, why hasn't he sued the girl whom he claims first molested him on Queen's Flip show? Or why hasn't he sued his older brother whom he also claims first molested him in a car wreck? A good lawyer is going to grill Hassan on this grave contradiction and make him choose whom really first molested him and then call him a liar on the witness stand. A good attorney is going to paint Hassan as a gravy train riding, looking for a come-up fame fool who is only suing Africa Bambaataa because he is famous and worth an estimated $5 million. Bambaataa's attorney will argue that Hassan was never molested and use the April 1st, 2013 stabbing by Giovanni as proof positive of this fact. Why would a supposed molestation victim, Hassan, seek to kill another supposed molestation victim, Giovanni? Hassan may have been a victim of Africa Bambaataa, but today he stands as YouTube's greatest victimizer. No one who has ever been a victim of child molestation should ever, under no circumstance, out other victims of child molestation. But look at Hassan. He's outed other alleged child molestation victims like Tafiq, Ali Baba, B.O., and Kip. Hassan is a victimizer. No grown-ass man who claims he's been sexually abused as a child should speak ill of children. But look at Hassan. From threatening / wishing he could stick heavy dick in Kevin's son and daughter, to the polite Sonettas and Derek C. Williams' daughters ugly, or talking about one of them having a cup of hair. Notice that all three of these young girls are highly melanated. dark-skinned. He has called 3 black girls ugly and 3 black women ugly. Sarnetta's wife, Lacquer Black, and Soul Alchemy. What do all 6 of these females have in common? They are all dark-skinned, highly melanated. Hassan Campbell is a victimizer. But this is your man's. People like Gully TV make apologies to Hassan. Hassan talked mad shit about Farrakhan, and Gilly didn't like that shit. Hassan went further and said he wanted to knuckle out with Gully. But now, since they have some mutual acquaintances, the beef is squashed. And people like Queens Flip, justifying Hassan's actions with some ghetto psychology that insinuates that we should be empathetic and understanding towards Hassan because of his molestation. Meanwhile, this fuck nigga, Hassan, is verbally molesting others' children. Yet, not once have we heard Camp Gills, Brother Polite, or Sarnetta clap back at Hassan's children on some, your children goofy and retarded as fuck. No lifedness, which they have every right to do so. Yes, this is the motherfucker, Hassan, that has finally decided to sue Bambaataa, and we are supposed to forget what he said about the children and jump on his bandwagon. Fuck that. Hassan Campbell is a victimizer. A man who hates his family by once calling his sister a monkey bitch, his brother Wayne a bitch-ass nigga and a child molester, and threatening that if his mother dies, he would enlist 50 goons to go to the funeral and tip over the wheelchairs of his elderly and disabled relatives. Damn, fuck nigga. This is the nigga that soiled his mother's panties, i.e. her reputation, by casting her as a pain pill popping junkie with an appetite for child abuse. Truth be told, Hassan doesn't deserve a mother. And yes, even though Tupac once rapped, and even as a back crack fiend mama, you always was my black queen mama, I finally understand. Have we ever heard Hassan say one nice thing about my Duke? Hell no. Tupac understood the trials and tribulations of single black motherhood. But here's Hassan at 43, still playing the blame game. How they say, your mama did the best she could. Now get off her fucking back. Even if your mother wasn't the best mother, stop snitching on her, Hassan. She was the first God you ever knew. Before all of that jailhouse Allah shit you bees talking about, she was your first God, and then Africa Bambaataa. And then going further, Hassan has turned into a bona fide snitch and rat by implicating Bambaataa and Ahmed in a murder back in the day. He told us that they were there when the murder went down and Bambaataa was the getaway driver. This ain't dry snitching. This is straight up snitching. The depths to which these YouTube streets have taken us on. Astounding. If you had a half ear to the streets of New York, as a New Yorker, you knew that going around Africa Bambaataa alone could be a precarious and sticky shit situation. Giovanni knew this, and now you know this. Wasn't no damn date raping. These niggas was homo thugs, Hassan and Giovanni. birds of a feather flocking together like a motherfucker. And just think, these are the origins of what became known as hip hop.
That's it, people. That's one hell of a story. He fucked his son up. See, he wanted to fuck me up, but he couldn't fuck me up like that because I ain't never been a foul ass nigga. I've never been a bitch ass nigga. You can't fuck a real man up. Oh, your mama house and you did this and you did that. Motherfucker, you can't blame me for that. My family, nobody in the world can blame me for that because I did the best I could with what the fuck I had. And I wasn't no mother. I wasn't no father. I ain't got no fucking children that I even know about. But hey, it's all good. I'm willing to talk about it. But y'all never heard that shit. Cause Troy Star Terrain and Layla Wills them shut that bitch ass nigga up. Motherfucker, don't you get on this internet and say one motherfucking word about what the fuck you did too much already. And like I told him, you gonna be surprised if they don't come to Colorado and kill your motherfucking ass. Cause you a Michael Edwards ass nigga. You run your motherfucking mouth too much and you ain't a real ass nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga just like the bitch ass niggas you run with. Birds of a feather flock the fucking together. That's why, to quote Tupac, how can the devil take a brother if he close to me? The motherfucker ain't took me. Until the day y'all send the killers, I'm gonna still be kicking. That's how I feel. That's me in a nut bag. However you want to take it, whatever you want to take. See, I don't do the pause shit because it ain't no pause. I said what I meant and I meant what the fuck I said. Now, anybody and their mama can get mad. I'm telling you now, one of you motherfuckers flag this channel or any of my motherfucking channel. And we going to jail and y'all gonna get criminally prosecuted unless y'all go ahead, sit down and talk about my care package and get my money and all my shit together and send it to me. Maybe then I sign one of them agreements not to talk about y'all ass and put this motherfucking material out that I got because I got a whole lot of motherfucking Khalil Amani fucking material. Now, once again, case closed. I'm the winner. I ain't gotta wait to win. I already won. To the children that I don't know about, you kill me, you gonna pay them. Then we'll find out how many children I got out here in the world. Oh, but with that said, peace, I'm out. I'm out. Finna go over to the queen. We finna drag that bitch ass nigga mother like her son dragged his bitch ass mother. Yeah, YouTube Street King. I'll make shit happen. I'm about. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, even about my actions. They might have been bogus, but I ain't apologizing for them. Peace. Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. The title of today's podcast is The Dirty Sector Explained. Full YouTube breakdown by King Israel Doctrine. As you can see, it's stated right there, YouTube Street King, because this is the King channel. I want to welcome you all to the channel. The thing here is attention economics. We're talking economics here. So let me state what it is to break down. In 2017, I had broke down Hassan Campbell, a very well-known YouTuber today, due to the fact that I gave him my energy, the energy that I had created before him on Blog Talk Radio and also on YouTube, where I was fighting the conscious community, beating down all the biggest names in the conscious community, from in the black media, Polite, Philadelphia guy, Ali Muhammad, Sarah Susan Seti, all the heroes that everybody talk about on social media. I was dealing with them all, unless they ran from me. And a good majority ran from me, like Shaka Utmost, he ran from me. He came out with his little codex and this and that. And I spoke about it. He never spoke to me. He spoke to Hieroglyphics, Jonathan Cat. Man, I took the world by storm. People didn't understand who I was or could have understood who I was. But I was just a hurt young man that was searching for knowledge, searching for what I needed to make it in this world. And I created that lane for myself, doing what I thought was right to do, come out in these streets that I finally made, popularized the term right here on YouTube, and everybody started using it. It may have been before me, but no one popularized it. I popularized things due to the fact that I'm relentless. I get on the topic and I won't leave the topic. So I was on the topic of Hassan because he was out here calling himself dragging my mother through these YouTube streets. I planted her in my yard, helped me grow my this and do that and everything. It was very, very messed up that he did it. It did something to me mentally, right? And the world don't know about that, because people have came through, created a dirty section full of dirty people to dirty up my narrative on Hassan that I created in 2017. Now, in 2017, a journalist by the name of Layla Wells, the one who created Trapped in the Culture, I had hit her on Facebook and told her that her son had taken a picture from Bambaataa, the killer boy. She's a journalist. She's a documentarist. She's all these things, right? And I informed her. She informed me that she knew about it before I told her about it, which put her in a very bad situation, meaning she knew about the possible death of a young Hispanic boy and did not say anything about it. And then she went on to sell a documentary and all kind of things. And a lot of people joined her son, Twist Doctrine, and everything else. Joined her to run racketeering on YouTube. RICO. Racketeering, illegal, so on and so forth. What it is, I don't know. I ain't said it in so long. I'm a stroke victim. I don't run around claiming that I remember everything. But it's individuals around here that know things like, I would say, Dollar Skills. Since he's my brother, and he told me, hey, I'm in it also because Layla Wills put him in the paperwork in Chicago, trying to line him up like she was trying to line me up and take me out in Cook County as if I was King Von or something, and she had to take me out. You know, she got family in O Block and stuff. So I guess she played the female O Block character in Chicago. It's like a movie, people. I mean, I don't know what was going on. I was just being me though, fighting the system and standing up to the powers that be. What if they was Troy Star Terrain? What if they was Layla Wills? What if they was Marcy Hamilton? What if they was Dave Wedge? What if it was Ron Savage? Whoever it was. So she went live to the Chicago Police Department because she was with her sorority sister, the judge that was on the case. I don't know her name because I had a stroke, but the judge, her sorority sister, whatever ties they got, told her to go tell the police. So she went and lied to the police. And when I came back to court, the police was outside the courthouse waiting on me. I felt uncomfortable, tried to leave that floor and everything, and they told me that I was under arrest. They didn't read me no more Miranda rights and all that stuff. I told the state of Illinois that the state of Illinois said, leave that guy alone because we're at fault him. And they threw the case out of court. Once they threw the case out of court, Layla Wills and her false claims and her lies and everything she did, she threw her civil case out of court. But one thing she didn't know when she did that, I was learning court procedure. I was learning how things work. So now it's the time for me to laugh. She laughed first and I cried. Now it's time for me to laugh and for her to cry. Because when I start my court procedures, when I bring my criminal stuff that she, Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wills and stuff, see, I didn't have no big time corporation. They got big time corporations. So let me explain to you what's about to happen. If they don't, I ain't even gonna, whatever. What's about to happen is those nonprofits and stuff, the Snitch Network and everything these people got, and the money that they got and the way they got it in a deposition, they're gonna have to tell. Anywhere it goes, they're gonna have to tell. And if they don't tell and they get caught, that's jail time. But see, people never grew up believing that knowledge was power. But I always believed that knowledge was power because it's one thing about knowledge. They always try to keep it away from me. They don't want me to know what's in the book. They don't want me to know what's in that book. They tried to stop me from reading everything. They never taught me phonics and stuff. So they tried to put me in a bad predicament. So I just played an audio a couple of days ago, Go Fishing, where Khalil Amani is telling a story about her son and Giovanni. Giovanni is the name of the young boy that allegedly got date raped by Africa Bambaataa, allegedly stabbed him, allegedly this, allegedly that. The young man's name was Giovanni. People was afraid because even when they brought the name out, people were still trying to cover up for Bambaataa and what he had did, and that's sodomized a young boy, which is a form of pederasty, male loving young men and stuff. Now, it's 2 in the morning, about to be 3. I'm gonna call it a day. Once again, this is my conversation. I didn't have what it took to popularize it back in the day. I will popularize this, and everyone on YouTube and in these YouTube streets will know of who's who. I'm not dying without letting the people know. Y'all not sending a killer to come kill me without me letting the people know. And if you flag my channels, you're just gonna make things go faster. So I don't have nothing else to say. So Khalil, if you want to, speak on the fact that Layla Wills, Marcy Hamilton, and Troy Star Terrain and everything is in a bad position because of you. If you end up disappearing, dying, or whatever, like K. Slay, Bambaataa, and all of that, I won't have no problem. I'm gonna say they put you in witness protection and just erase you. Because it's a burden notice on you, son. And as Usher said, we're gonna let it burn. We're gonna let it burn. So with that said, I'm gone. That's my breakdown of the dirty sector, which Khalil, Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wills, Marcy Hamilton, and all these people are in that dirty sector. And y'all just don't know about them because they don't want to be famous. Because if they get famous like her son got famous, then I ain't gonna get famous too. And they don't want me to get famous. They don't want me to leave a legacy to my children. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know in the comments what you think. Peace. I'm out. All right, people, I'm back. What up, Queen? You don't hear us. I know I had to cut the computer off and come off or whatever. Come back. They're messing with me. They see my actions and they're stating that we can't let him do what he's doing. These people that paid us too much money to allow this guy to do what he's about to do. Remember, they got AI, everybody listening to me and paying attention to me and stuff, you know. So let's get the stuff up on the screen so y'all can see it. I edited it out the video. So as y'all can see, I have it up. See it? Black Media Manager. And it said $30 6 months. I think I did the bad math. Should have maybe been whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna do the math after this show. But I had to get it up. That's the first part of anything you do. Make sure you put it up right the first time. That's something I didn't do because I'm speedballing. But we're going to play this audio. We're going to let y'all see the video that I put up because these are the type of things that be playing in my mind when I be going to sleep and stuff. And I wake up and that holy angel speaking to me. What's his name? Gabriel. But let's go.
After you're done watching this, you will start to question your entire life. So this bizarre experiment exposed something very wild about human behavior. Scientists put 5 monkeys in a room. In the middle of the room, a ladder. And at the top of the ladder, bananas. Every time one of the monkeys tried climbing the ladder to grab the bananas, the scientists sprayed all of them with freezing cold water. So naturally, after a while, the monkeys learned. Touch the ladder, everybody suffers. So they stopped trying. But then the scientists did something really weird. They removed one monkey and replaced it with a brand new one. Now, obviously, the new monkey sees bananas and thinks, jackpot, so it runs for the ladder. But before it can even reach the bananas, the other monkeys start to pull it back down. Eventually, the new monkey learns, don't touch the ladder, even though it never got sprayed with cold water. Then they replaced another monkey until eventually none of the original monkeys were left, meaning none of the monkeys in that room had ever actually experienced the punishment, and yet none of them would touch the ladder. Why? Because that's just how things were done. Sound familiar? Because a lot of people are living by rules right now that they never question, limits that they have accepted, not because they're true, but because nobody ever asked why. Where are you staying limited right now and never stop to question? After you're done watching this, you will start to question your entire life. So this bizarre experiment exposed something very wild about human behavior. Scientists put 5 monkeys in a room. In the middle of the room, a ladder. And at the top of the ladder, bananas. Every time one of the monkeys tried climbing the ladder to grab the bananas, the scientists sprayed all of them with freezing cold water. So naturally, after a while, the monkeys learned. Touch the ladder, everybody suffers. So they stopped trying. But then the scientists did something really weird. They removed one monkey and replaced it with a brand new one. Now, obviously, the new monkey sees bananas and thinks, jackpot, so it runs for the ladder. But before it can even reach the bananas, the other monkeys start to pull.
So it played twice, so I believe y'all got it. If you didn't get it, go rewind. Now I'm finna let y'all hear the basic agreement that I drew out. That's why I said we're gonna have to negotiate what it is that the contract says. But I believe that it's a good contract. And I'm starting 50-50. I'm doing 6 months. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know in 6 months to get where you need to go. I'm going to help you build everything, do everything. But it ain't laid out with me just talking about it, so you got to hear it. So listen and listen well. I will stop and give a little commentary on it. So let's listen.
Development partnership model.
Development. We developing you. You out here lacking media management. I got a development agency to deal with you so you can get media management. Hassan ain't smart enough to do this. He should have did this, or somebody else on YouTube should have did this before me. But this is how I think. This is how I became the king. This is how I created the queen. This is how I created other YouTube kings and queens. I could start like Christ and just offer this to 12 people that it's already set, but don't know the next steps to move beyond the barriers that is keeping them where they at now. I can start with 12 disciples, or I can start with anybody that has the money to do it. I don't care where your money comes from. To me, money is money. You could be on the street selling drugs. If you give me the money, it's my money after that, and I ain't even crying or talking about it. Yes, I'm an Israelite Christian. Don't mean I'm a Christian. It means I'm an Israelite Christian. Meaning that I know the old ways. I know the old laws. I keep the old ways. I keep the old laws. But I also know the new way and the new laws. I know to forgive my enemy. But I also know that if my enemy do certain things, the laws are on the book. You poke my eye out, I can poke your eye out. You cut my foot off, I cut yours off. As they say, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. So if you do it to me, I'm going to do it to you. I know what the books say, but it's still my choice at the end of the day to listen to the book or not listen to the book. And like I told you, you get to messing with me, I'm going to put the book down. The knowledge still in the head, but I'm going to put the book down. And I'm going to stop even consulting the book and get into what's in me. Flesh and blood, carnal thoughts that's going to do something crazy. I know I done did it too many times, and I most definitely don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. So stop poking at me. Stop messing with me. I'm trying to create a business. I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to go get my wife. I'm trying to make babies. I'm trying to live a decent life. I want a house in a white fence. I want the dog in the yard. I want all that. Lady Wheels killed my dogs running me up and down the highway and stuff. Anybody that got pets know what it is to have a pet and lose a pet. And I ain't up here trying to sing no sob song because I don't want you to feel bad for me, because whatever don't kill me only makes me strong. And I'm going to get it regardless. Either you with me or you not. I'm going to get it because I'm going to put the work in.
The parties acknowledge and agree that this agreement is not a standard passive media management arrangement.
It's not a standard passive media management arrangement. I don't make them type of arrangements. I'm a different type of person. I'm going to ask for what I want. Now, like I said, we're going to start out 50-50. I'm going to be building and you're going to be building. You're going to be building and learning, and I'm going to be building and making stuff happen. For 6 months. The price is $100. Now, like I said, I did the math wrong. I put 30 times 6, 5 times 10 is 100. So 30 more, and I can't do the math. I'm frustrated right now, but let's keep listening.
But instead constitutes a hands-on media development and incubation partner.
Hands-on media development. The things that I done learned in the last 5 years, you can learn in 6 months. And after the 6 months over, you can fly. You can be let out the contract. We ain't even got to work together no more because you don't know what I know at that point. And you're going to have a well-built oil machine because I'm going to be working with you for 6 months. See, I got skills. I got stuff. People going to tell you, hey, he a lie, he this and that, he ain't got this and he ain't got that. All of YouTube is built off of me. Everything they doing. Charles White, what he did, he came along and stole my blueprint. That's why he said it. Oh, he be snitching and everything. He been doing that since he was a young boy. I ain't never snitched because I ain't never been in a position to tell on nobody because I was out doing the same thing they was doing. I didn't sell no drugs. That's what my DJ wanted you to think. DJ Bless one. Oh, you said you sold drugs. No, the only thing I ever did was smoke weed. I spoke to my mom about it. Boy, they say you doing cocaine, this and that. They thought I had one crazy with smoking crack and stuff. I said, no, I pull the blunt out. This is what I do, mama. I break this open, I put the weed in there, and I smoke it. Because I ain't never hid nothing I did from nobody. And you got to have raw steel guts like that to be able to do what we going to implement together. Now, I'm going to do my best to keep it good, clean, and whatever, because we're going to have numbers. I'm going to have numbers with me. And when you got numbers, you got a power that you didn't have being alone. But being alone and being a fighter, it was nothing I can do or wouldn't do. You seen, what's that, Snowfall and stuff? He said, hey, the people that doing this, we selling these drugs for, they kill my daddy and everything. So y'all can go out there on your own if you want to, but never test me, because it ain't nothing I would do or wouldn't do for what's mine. And if you don't know what that means, go sit down and think about it. It ain't nothing I wouldn't do for mine. I told you, I got a wife, I want children, I want the house, I want the fence, I want everything everybody else wants. And if you get in my way or try to stop it, it's on. And that's who Layla Wills is. That's who Troy Star Terrain is. That's who Marcy Hamilton and all them people that been coming against me and spending their money with YouTube, Leon Cajon or whoever he is, the old Def Jam dude and all that. These are the people that has been coming against me for 10 years now. But you see me? Have y'all seen me stop? Have you seen me stop fighting? Have you seen me not trying to make a way? Irregardless of what kind of roadblocks you put in my way, I'm relentless. And I'm looking for people with the same heart and the same mentality. Because, excuse my French, I don't fuck with bitch-ass niggas. If you a bitch-ass nigga and you turn from a fight and you do stuff like that, I tear that damn contract up and you'll get away from me and I'll get away from you. I deal with certain mentalities because it takes certain mentalities to do what I did. I know my mentality. It ain't no question who I am. Y'all question who I am because them lying Negroes out there trying to dirty up my name and my character.
Leadership model. Manager's role includes active business development, strategic planning, systems implementation, monetization infrastructure creation, brand positioning, opportunity sourcing, platform optimization, and direct operational involvement in the growth and commercial expansion of clients' media presence.
That's what I'm going to do. If I said it, I'm going to do it. I didn't watch Ali Adu. I didn't linked up with E-Man Gassi. I done did all the people that's on YouTube doing stuff. Though I ain't doing nothing, I've been learning from them. I know all the terminologies you use for the operation systems and the hook and the this and the end streams and the this and that and everything. Though y'all ain't seen me because they've been blocking me, I've been over here learning. And I'm willing to share what I learned for a couple of dollars and put you in position. But I won't put nobody in position that's going to stab me in my back like Khalil the money bitch ass. I put that man in position and he didn't give a fuck that I put him in position. That nigga went and bent the fuck over for some other nigga to fuck you. And come fucking with me as if I ain't going to do something to you. I'm going to fuck you up, nigga. And ain't no pause at that shit. I'ma literally fuck that nigga. Fucking with me. Running his goddamn mama tonight. That's what I created on YouTube. I'm an Aries just like Satnetta. Satnetta did what the fuck he did, but he's an old motherfucking man that don't know shit and ain't paid no money to learn shit. I know how to do the camera. I know how to do all that. What you need to do is stand out in the crowd. Your shit gotta look good. So somebody gotta show you how to do that, and you gotta spend some money and figure out how to do that shit. Because if you don't do it, you won't set your shit up properly. You ain't gotta make 1,000 videos. You gotta make videos that grab the attention and get the views. Then you can create what you want to create, and you can put clothing and shit like my channel. I got a shop on my channel. You can go look on my channel and you can buy some shit. You can do books, anything. I'm going to teach you how to do all that. It ain't working for me right now because nobody support me. Nobody want to do shit with me because niggas out here lying on my name and shit.
Because manager is contributing substantial labor, strategic expertise, developmental infrastructure, monetization systems, and business building services beyond traditional management functions.
Beyond traditional. This ain't no 360 shit. I ain't trying to steal your shit. Even if it was 360, if it started with you, it's going to go all the way around and come back to you. That's why after 6 months, you're going to have everything that you participated in the 6 months that we participated with each other. I ain't out here trying to do that shit. I ain't no motherfucking Edomite. I'm an Israelite. And I ain't no Hebrew Israelite. If you ever hear a motherfucker saying he out there lying and trying to dirty up my name because don't nobody like no dirty, no good motherfucking Hebrew Israelite from the dirty sector. They ass need to be put in there too because they been going against me ever since I've been on YouTube because I wouldn't say I'm a no good, dirty motherfucking Israelite, Hebrew Israelite. My own teacher. Well, we need to clean it up. I can't clean no fucking lie up. That's a lie, and I will not participate in trying to clean that shit up. Me and you are no longer brothers. Because I'm finna go that way, and you better take your ass that way, and he won't speak to me, which is good, because a disagreement is a disagreement, and we gonna disagree until we agree. And until we agree, it's animosity, it's hate, it's all of that. Still love the shit out the man. But we got to do what we got to do. I'm gonna most definitely do what I got to do and let you know where I stand. You ain't got to question if I'm over there, because I'm going to take my ass over there and stand over there.
The parties agree that the 50% compensation structure reflects a developmental partnership compensation model rather than standard industry and management commission percentages. Client acknowledges that manager is materially assisting in building and scaling the media business. The compensation reflects shared participation in active business development efforts. This is a limited 6-month accelerated growth arrangement. Upon expiration of this agreement, client retains ownership of all intellectual property, brand assets, accounts, audience relationships, and operational knowledge gained during the partnership, subject only to any unpaid earned compensation obligations.
See, that right there is something else. But you hear this? This is foundational. When I send it to you, you can put your stipulations in it and say, I'd rather take 60 and give you 40. Maybe I agree. Maybe I won't agree. Now, I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody that fuck with me, I'm an asshole. I might not agree, but I might agree. Because even though I'm an asshole, I'm an angel too. And I love people. And I love people that love me and fuck with me. And I fuck with you because I'm doing unto you what I want you to do unto me. You don't do shit wrong to me. I won't do shit wrong with you. You talk about my mama and your mama be up there on the screen like I'm going to do that bitch tonight. And I can go as far as I don't do it a lot. I swear to God that I'm going to do it. That's how real that shit is to me. I swear to God, I'm going to do it. Well, Carl, you gonna die and go to hell. No, I'm gonna ask the Lord to forgive me for fucking you up the way I just fucked you up.
The parties further agree that no permanent ownership, equity, or continuing control is transferred to manager unless separately agreed in writing.
So unless we agree on something that in writing, you like the relationship, you like the way I'm going and stuff, and you don't want to spend no money with Ali Abdul and Iman Ghazi and all these other big time YouTubers that's out here doing what I want to do. Shit, we gonna split out the 6 months and you have everything that you received out of me. You see what I'm saying? Do it sound good? Yes or no, Queen? Scared motherfuckers ain't gonna speak, so speak. I know you got nuts. I don't know if they got nuts. You heard that you care for what you heard. Matter of fact, let me put the link up here so you can come up here and talk shit. Because I rather talk to you than read your goddamn type. I'm just a real person, people. I ain't up here bullshitting you. I ain't trying to bullshit you. And you will not bullshit me. And I done seen all the bullshit. Just seen it all. Remember, we was creating the YouTube street laws of power. I got power. I know. I think like that. Why you think the Queen be like, take that Machiavelli shit down? I don't want to talk to that shit because you was another motherfucker. When you fucking with that shit. Woo! Woo! Come up, Queen. The link is in the side chat. Anybody can come up. And right now, if I ain't mistaken, the little price I got up there, it got a discount now, like a 20% discount. Let me go look at that. I don't see it. Why they keep calling me? Block that motherfucking number. The fuck wrong with them? See, this is what the world do. When you let the world into your house through these systems and shit, this is what they do. Then they make you have to go and buy some shit and do some shit and stuff to block them and stuff. This is what technology do. This is what the world do. This is what you got to learn how to do. The Queen ain't around no more. Well, I don't know what it is with her, but yes, people, I got plans. I got, as Otis Red say, I got dreams to remember. It's one of my favorite songs. Otis Red and young dude sounded old as fuck. I got dreams to remember. Dreams to remember. That's something I want y'all to have. Y'all need to have dreams, and you need a lane to get in that can take you to where you dream. You need that yellow brick road. You need somebody to show you the path for how to do it. And it's for sure. I didn't walk. You can go ask any motherfucking body on YouTube. In the weeks to come, I'm gonna be showing y'all the old channels and show you what the fuck I've been doing that you ain't been able to see. And I know you ain't seen it because they've been blocking me. I know y'all ain't seen it. I know y'all ain't seen it. So let me show y'all part of this Khalil of money and all that shit that I was dealing with before the show went off. Go watch the last show. Khalil Amani wrote this article. Israel Doctrine speaks out the truth about DJ K. Slay. Cause yes, me and DJ K. Slay was beefing and shit. And that nigga went jumped in a fucking coffin and shit to get the fuck away from me.
But we're going to go through this a little bit. So this is what he wrote at the time because we was friends. Not knowing that he was ready to stake me and harm me and stuff. I guess I'm going to have to read it because my computer is not in a position of reading right now. So in this internet world of YouTubers, which is filled to the brim with a motley crew of so-called conscious folks of various persuasion who are constantly at odds with one another.
See there? Ain't that what the dirty section about? Constantly at odds with a motherfucking shit. Because I was stayed at odds and shit. See, Khalil Amani was telling y'all about me. See, he seen that video the other day and he tried to attack that video because he wanted me to talk about his bitch ass. I give him a little love and shit because you gotta love your enemies. You ain't gotta hate your enemies. Know that them motherfuckers is for the well-being of you. The way that man stalked me and do all that shit and trying to kill my character and shit, and I just roll through that shit like it ain't nothing, like I'm a duck in water, shit rolling right off my back. Come here, bitch, nigga, let's argue, let's fight, let's do that. No, you ain't gonna do that. Motherfucker called the queen and say, and queen said, well, I ain't doing this shit without Israel Doctrine. Went over there, he did a whole bunch of shit trying to get me mad and stuff and cuss his ass out and do what the fuck I do. And I was like, man, that ain't gonna happen. I sit there, told him, I said, I told you I won. Why? Because you tried to get me out of character, motherfucker, and you couldn't do it. The fuck you talking about? Afterwards, though, I went into a fucking frenzy.
Sides are drawn in the internet sayings, and the war word is more venomous than a cobra's bite. There are no rules of engagement for YouTube combatants. All fair and love and war.
All fair and love and war. Do that not sound like the dirty section? Because the motherfuckers watched me and went imitated me. But they didn't have me. So they had no management. They had no direction. They had no leaders and shit. This is what I believe Bless One did. He like, we ain't got the blueprint. That ignorant motherfucker over there got the blueprint. Go get his ass. And little did I know, I thought it was a goddamn miracle. I said, the Lord has split the sea. He split the sea, and it's time for me to walk through that motherfucker. And anybody that followed me like Pharaoh followed Israel, gonna drown. You ain't gonna see no big YouTuber talking shit about me. Because they know if they talk shit about me, I'm coming to get their motherfucking ass and take my name and blow it to the moon and back. None of them. I talked about Whack 100, bitch ass. You think he came out here in these streets and said some shit to me? No, that motherfucker stole YouTube streets and made Clubhouse streets. Next thing you know, Clubhouse streets. Everybody fucking steals from me. Ben stealing from me. Hal stole from me. Will trying to steal again. They're going to have a management company pretty soon. Watch. You be an ignorant motherfucker to go sign with them. Y'all signing with snitches. They known snitches. Go listen to YouTube Street 5K1 and Murder Doctrine series I did. I didn't explain to you. I did the trucker series, how motherfucking truckers in the conscious community is moving these goddamn children, drugs, and other shit in the community, and y'all unknowing. Kev Gear had a truck driver. So I never got truck drivers. Pit boss taught Whack 100 ass how to drive trucks and shit, and how you think motherfuckers move shit through the United States, through trucks and shit. The Mexicans know it because they do the shit all the time. But do y'all know this shit? Do y'all think about this shit? This the type of shit that destroys a nigga. I don't fuck with the dirty sector. My shit is clean. Immaculate.
Every great story need a hero and an anti-hero.
You need a hero and an anti-hero. The dirty sector are anti-heroes. What am I? I'm the opposite. But I cuss you out as if I was the king of the dirty sector. Because I am. I'm what they model they shit after. Motherfucker said, Carl gone. Tell you the truth, Pit Boss might be the king of the dirty sector because he is motherfucking, what's that dude? Homie that shot Ricky and all that shit because that nigga was trying to beat me. You know why? Because he used to sit over here with me and half of the shit we used to come up with it together. He'll tell you, I used to tell Carl all that shit and everything. Nigga, I made the polite video, sent it to you to do extra editing because I wasn't editing shit back then. You put a couple plugs and flipped them and did that shit, but that shit was mine, nigga. From my mind, my mental capacity did that. Your shit didn't do that because you motherfuckers was scared of polite. When y'all was blood and cripping and shit and the Pit Boss effect and all that shit, I wasn't in that shit. Why? Because you left me out that shit. But we were supposed to be splitting money and doing other shit and everything else. Then, like all the rest of these bitch ass niggas, you went sold out to these motherfuckers that say you can bloods can fuck bloods and all the other shit in the community and shit. You motherfuckers, as my homeboy said, y'all need to be put in a bag and beat the shit out of. You motherfuckers need a lot of shit done to you. And the only reason I ain't done it because I ain't got the money to do it. What they say, first you get the money, then you get the power. Everything else coming. I ain't had the money. I didn't have the power. I didn't have the knowledge back then to fuck y'all up. I got it now though. And I'm ready to use it. And I want other people to join with me. You could join with me or not. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm still gonna get it irregardless because my work ethic is crazy. Everybody know my work ethic. Everybody know I was the motherfucker on YouTube going 8 hours straight. At the end of my life, I have 1,000 views at the shit because everybody that came over and peeked in my motherfucking live to see what the fuck I'm talking about. It was an 8-hour job to me. That's when I was young and super hungry. Still didn't eat from it. I ate from it. I got some $800 checks every now and then. I never made a $1,000 check, but people did send me thousands of dollars. I ain't afraid to talk about the money. I'm a prosperity minister. I'll tell you how to prosper. Because the Lord God come to preach the gospel to the poor. The first people on the list is the poor. I come to preach the gospel to the poor so they can get it and live abundantly. Why the fuck would I teach that? Because of these lying ass prosperity ministers and stuff and these ignorant ass niggas trying to fuck up prosperity because they too fucking ignorant to do what the Lord told them to do. I ain't no ignorant ass nigga, never have, never will be.
A protagonist and an antagonist in the Israel Doctrine. If most of y'all don't know, that's my YouTube name. As you can see right up top, it say YouTube of Israel Doctrine. A lot of your children might be Hebrew Israelites dealing with the One West camps right now. IUIC, Gathering God in Christ, this, that. There's a lot of them government agent camps out there with those type of names, IUIC, GOCC, and government alphabet letter things and stuff. I'm not one of them. Though Khalil the money lies every time he get an opportunity to talk about Bible or whatever, they say he ain't nothing but a Hebrew Israelite. That's why I'm here talking to you all, trying to inform y'all about what's going on. So, in the Israel Doctrine, and welcome to the Israel Doctrine Show. Who is Israel Doctrine? A YouTuber who diligently done his homework in the Africa Bambaataa child molestation shit erasure. Israel Doctrine is fiercely known for his scathing rebuke of her son, Poppy Count narrative of events.
See, this is what the motherfucking dirty sector want to be. Because they seen the original. Everybody want to be Jay-Z. Everybody want to be Nas. Everybody want to be 50 Cent. Everybody want to be this motherfucker, that motherfucker. And all them motherfuckers wanted to be Tupac. Let's get that motherfucker out of here. Big ass too. And we can take over. The takeover. God MC, me Jehovah, you blasphemous motherfucker. All that shit, that's why Tupac made blasphemy and had all you whole ass niggas out here blaspheming for him. Cause somebody got to be the leader, even of the dirty sector, even of the motherfucking desolate land. Somebody said, this is my land, I run this shit. That's why I'm the YouTube street king. And whoever want it, bring your ass over. I'm ready to fight for it. And I don't think you want it better, harder than me or whatever the fuck than me. I'm ready to go there because it ain't nothing I won't do to keep my motherfucking crown. You want to get in the box ring? What the fuck you want to do? See, Troy Doctrine stop talking that shit once I start talking. What's I let in her son get in the ring, this, that, and that. Motherfucker, I want to get in the ring with your bitch ass. But your bitch ass, just like them white boys, you talk a lot of shit and run ignorant ass niggas, but I ain't no ignorant ass nigga. I'm that motherfucker you gotta hang in a tree, and while you hanging me, I'm bury me upside down and kiss my ass when you do kill me, nigga. That's the mentality that I got in me. That's why I win. That's why I feel I'm winning. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't prove me wrong. All you can do is wait till I talk and then go make some motherfucking. I'm talking to Khalil the money. All you can do is go make some videos after me talking shit about what I talked about and trying to dilute the conversation. Well, let me put some water in this shit. This shit 100% right here. They can't take this. Let me water this shit down. Bitch, you can't water me down. I'm too.
Surrounding the Africa Bambaataa child molester situation. Israel Doctrine brags on video on Poppy and Mercilessly events. Y'all know I can't read. I don't know. So anyway, you get the gist of it. That's him documenting that I am the first. I went and got him to fight against Troy Doctrine, lying, false documentary. Later will lying, false documentary that starred Troy Terrain and Ron Savage started this. No, DJ K. Slay and Khalil Amani started this in 2013. You see that? You will never hear that shit out in public. You know why? Because they spending a lot of money to make sure that shit don't get out in public. That's why this video got 6 views, but they didn't flag this motherfucker down. Because you see the fair use and shit. You see the fair use on there and shit. Let's blow it up so you can see it. Took his thumbnail, and y'all know now, all they flag people for thumbnails. I got a YouTube partnership, and I'm speaking on fair use. Matter of fact, let me put my motherfucking
thing up there so they'll know. And you can flag me, you can do it, because if you take this motherfucking YouTube channel, bitch, you're going to jail. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. For this case, this is my motherfucking commercial for my lacking fucking entertainment management company. The real name is Lacking Media Management. Khalil the Money would tell you this, but they're gonna try to stuff him. They're gonna try to shut his mouth so he can't do it. So people like me, Hassan, and everybody that knows his Sarnetta, they speak on it. He likes that because it puts him in a position that's lovely for him. But let's move on. We got more. So now I'm probably gonna play audio and stuff that I don't want to show the video on. So audio.
Yeah. So
Do you have other siblings outside of slaves?
nah. Us, just us enslaved. And we would we call Smoke our brother, Smoke, because Smoke was Slave's right-hand man. Yeah, Smoke.
So this is the Twin Towers, K-Slate twin brothers, who really are nobody, just butts in the industry, and they probably too knit up to get a place in the industry. You find them in different places taking pictures with celebrities. So you see this? I'm talking shit about DJ K's twin brothers, because you know where he went and where I seen him at in real life. He was over there with Battle Troop. The nigga that sit up in the judge robe and all that shit, hip hop, battle rap shit, Battle Troop. Me and him had a cool relationship. He know every motherfucking thing, but he tried to come at me like I was a bitch and treat me like I'm a bitch or something, because he is plugged in Chicago with what the GDs or whatever the fuck he plugged with, and he think I'm a bitch ass nigga that he can run over. I just left the nigga alone because we was debating shit, and he wanted to go with the Trinity and shit. He wanted to go with the Roman Catholic Church that be fucking children and shit and everything, and I'm a nigga that's against all that shit. Go look on this motherfucking channel. I bet you he didn't take Israel Doctrine off. I bet you can hear the debate. And if you can't, Israel Doctrine got it. See, I had to document my whole motherfucking history because these motherfuckers was chasing up behind me and shit. I needed history report to show the world, look how I done fucked them up and everything. You ain't seen it, but I got it, baby. I can do the documentary. I can show it. It's a money-making opportunity. You can make money off of good shit or bad shit. The best thing to do is to make it off the good shit. But if motherfuckers give you lemon, I need some lemonade. I need some lemon cookies. I need some lemon cake. I need lemon whatever the fuck, because I know they gave you a bunch of lemons. And hey, I'm a motherfucking process them bitches and do what the fuck I do with them. Can teach you to do the same thing so you won't be lacking out here in these YouTube streets. Any of y'all can do it if you had a relationship with someone like K Slate, which was their brother. You can just pop up on anybody and get a picture and stuff. But let's listen to him.
Smoke, Smoke, yes, you know, Smoke with Real Smoke with that you know him y'all was on Randall's Island a couple of days ago. Yeah, Smoke. Yeah. Him and Snake grew up when they was 11 years old together. Yeah.
So that's him talking to Sarnetta cousin. Never forget that Sarnetta and 10 Toes Down are island boys. Their family. And they think they run a good portion of these YouTube streets and narratives
and stuff that goes on. That's why you just seen people like Global Gangsters, JoJo Capone over there, cause Hassan once said he was gonna send him off to kill me. Yes.
Now, I was speaking Chicago slang. Send him off like he's a dum-dum. He weaved it. He riding around on the boat on the islands and shit, talking shit about me when I had a stroke. I'm in the islands doing what the fuck I'm doing and shit. Motherfuckers out having strokes and shit, trying to make fun of me. But if you don't know about me, you don't get the joke. But when you the motherfucker that the joke is about, you get the joke. See what I'm saying? Everybody talks about me without saying my name because they created other means and they talk about them motherfuckers and blow them up because they're control opposition. They are motherfuckers that's family and friends with them motherfuckers. They're in a motherfucking fraternity or sorority or whatever the fuck with them. So, hey, we gonna work this shit out. We gonna get them here and act like we fighting this shit and make YouTube money. That's called racketeering and shit. That's why Star, Layla Will, Marcy Hamilton, and them hip-hop survive motherfuckers owe me money, and I want my shit. Because the law said I can get my shit for what y'all doing. Because if you don't give me my motherfucking money, you're going to get your ass put in jail for this criminal shit that you done did here. But I don't want to speak on that no more. Y'all hear me? And I tell you what, we're in the middle of the year. You got to the end of the year to respond. If you don't, next year is going down. You know why? Because Trump is doing what he needs to do to bring a past what needs to be done. But I ain't got no more to say. You do what the fuck you want to do. You was forewarned. Stated that before. JoJo have been entered the picture. Whack 100, all kind of celebrities and stuff. Since they couldn't make money during the COVID, they came over here and got into the LGBTQIA plus saga. We'll keep going. Now we're going to play some more audios of the Twin Towers.
We just want to start by saying, we saw a video last night, and Hassan Campbell said, we should address something. Like he said, we need to address something. What we need to do is.
Do this not look like a dirty sector video? It's the blueprint for the dirty sector. Whoever over there claimed to be King, Star, or whatever the fuck, they watched me. It's got 6 views. Meaning somebody watched it. 6 people watched it. I didn't even go over there and make the views go up. I didn't even watch the motherfucker more than once. Because I really don't watch my videos. I do them to keep going. You hear what I'm saying? I hear them when I do them live. I don't need to hear them again. But I do have record. So I can play them for you all that never heard because I'm shadow banned. It is a thing, but I don't really think I'm shadow banned. I think they got some motherfucker inside Google that they pay to make sure my shit don't move.
Just worry about addressing something. And the first thing is, we went around this time last year, we went viral. It was 59 million people viewing our classic photos on Facebook, our photo content on Facebook, 59 million. We went viral. So in the course of 59 million, there's millions of people that say we're bozos, that we're groupies, we're ugly, we stink.
All kind of stuff.
All kinds of disrespectful things that you can say about us, they've said to us.
Right. Like,
you see this? This is what happened when you come on YouTube the way I came on YouTube. Look at him. He dirty, he nasty, he got bald head, this and that. He just sitting in that trailer house. That's a house, nigga. That ain't no fucking trailer house. That bitch leaked you got a trailer house. But y'all don't talk about that bitch because she your queen. And so on and so forth. Look at that. Haters, they come from anywhere. They getting word that Carl over here doing something, they gotta come over here and hate. So we gonna block that motherfucker forever. He won't be able to bring his ass over here never ever again. All you got is a one-trick pony, nigga. Tell your boys that too. They can bring their ass over here so I can show them the haters gonna hate. They gonna pop up, they gonna do what they do. You ain't gotta argue with the motherfuckers. Get their ass up out of there. Because they trying to stop your money. Let me put his ass on the screen. They trying to stop your money. They know you gonna get paid. Well, he already up on the screen. I can take it down. They gonna come out of nowhere. I'm surprised they ain't sent them mob over here already, but they're afraid because people are watching. People are watching, and I'm gonna leave that shit up there. I got rid of him. I don't think he even blocked forever now. Let me see, make sure it says blocked. Oh, let me see. Make sure he blocked. If he ain't, fuck him. We ain't gonna worry about him. Carl don't worry about that shit. You can't shit on me. I'm the nigga that sits over you and shit on you. You think Donald Trump flew through New York and dropped all that shit on everybody? No, nigga. I'm the one that talked that shit because even Donald Trump took some of my lessons. Y'all think I'm lying. I'm for real. I'm serious as a heart attack. Even Donald Trump then watched me and been like, I'm going to do a motherfucker like that. Don't believe me.
Listen, like, if you look even within the last 24 hours, look at the video that you put out, and then look at the video that Hassan Campbell put out. Just look in the comments alone. Yeah. All kinds of stuff. People say this, people say, you know, they're dirty, they're ugly,
K-Slay doesn't like them.
K-Slay never fuck with them.
They wait in front of buildings for celebrities.
They wear sketchers.
They're groupies. Their teeth is messed up. They have hair loss.
Felon kingpins that got out of jail and shit. He told them. K-Slay told him. Hold up with this video right here. I know y'all can't really see it and stuff and everything, but it is what it is. So we're gonna take it off the video and play the audio.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Now, let me address K-Slay twin brothers real quick. I don't really have a problem. I don't care if you dudes take a picture with Africa Bambaataa. If you can look yourself in the mirror, like I said, right? Those allegations with that man been going on for over 40 years. Now, anybody with common sense knows that where there's smoke, there's fire. Most of the pioneers that made a video, you done seen Melly Mel speak, you done seen Peter Gunn speak. More than enough people have spoken on the situation. It is what it is. If your lack of integrity would allow you to actually get in a photo with him, it is what it is. I personally don't care because nobody in hip hop cares about you.
So, you notice what he's saying? He's been in pictures with Africa Bambaataa. Ron Savage has been in pictures with Africa Bambaataa, though they both say Africa Bambaataa touched them when they was young boys. They grown men in pictures with the guy that touched them sexually. Now, the twins are in the picture with him. He mad at the twins. Matter of fact, the twins in the picture with Bambaataa and Ron Savage. Now, them are K-Slay brothers. K-Slay called Khalil the money and told him to write the article that Bambaataa was gay and that he date raped the people. The twins may not know this. They might be ignorant of this. The twins are only in the public. So when Carl Lambert talk about K-Slay, we gonna put a case on him. And we need y'all to do it. because I've been talking about K-Slate. So they say, get his brothers out here so they can put a case on him if need be. See, they was trying to fearmonger me. You can't fearmonger a motherfucker that's walking around that's already dead. I died in 96. And yes, I sound like Malcolm X because Malcolm X was fighting the same shit with the Nation of Islam. Nation of Islam, you bring your ass over here. I ain't no respect of person. Y'all can get it fucking too. Know that. I want you to know that. I want you to get pissed and bring your ass over here because then I'm going to really make money. Y'all made young Pharaoh make his real doctrine. Come over here fucking with me. See, that's the way you got to do. You got to let a motherfucker know you ain't shit to be played with. I said what I said. You don't like it? Bring your monkey ass over here and do something about it then. It's YouTube. I'm not worried about a case. But hey, it is what it is.
Soldier Boy. Now, who you might want to address, who made a video and made it clear that he felt like you guys were bozos, is my nigga Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero has made videos about Math Hoffa and all of this stuff because once again, YouTube has been made active by the FBI. White 100, Takashi, Hassan, Whoop, Mad Hoffa, all these entertainers are entertaining y'all on YouTube. And a bunch of, excuse my French, bitch ass niggas has joined them. So you got a bunch of LGBTQIA plus individuals on YouTube. Now I've been calling them bitch niggas for over 20-some years. I used to be in the Google back chat with all these bitch ass niggas. They love going over to Satnetta now and everything because bitch ass niggas group together. When you ask them for any type of competition, they run like hoes because they not mean. Anyway, they want to argue and fight with women. That's what Khalil Money do. He argue and fight with the sister I call the queen. See, she's saying, oh my God, not him again. That's the real YouTube street queen because I'm the YouTube street king. Nobody fucks with me about that. They might want to in the future. Nobody fucks with me about that because I am that I am. You see that? I've been saying that. The beef sector ain't never said shit to me, and I was fucking with the black sector before it became the dirty, I said beef sector, the dirty sector and shit. Called all them bitch ass homosexual and what you call them women? Lesbians out. I was calling all that shit. Homosexual preachers, all this shit that was over there. Calling their motherfucking ass out, talking shit about them, provoking them. Bring your motherfucking ass over here and fuck with me if you want to. I'll fuck one of you niggas up. And they said, no, we don't want none of that. On some Friday shit. No, we don't want none of that. See, I can play the Friday shit and stuff and make my shit even more entertaining. But I ain't got to do that. I just do what I do. Because I'm a attention economic major. I know motherfuckers like, what the fuck is that? When did you become that? When did that even exist? I created it. Because I knew how to get in attention. Through my entertainment company, Israel Doctrine. Fight with bitch niggas. I ain't give a fuck about fighting. We can fight over whatever the fuck you want to. You take that position, I take that position because everything need a hero and an anti-hero. Everything need a male and a female. That's why I went to Satnetta's and debated Dr. Mayades, but they gave her the motherfucking crown and gave her all kind of sponsorships to sell her books and all that shit. I was ignorant as fuck back then. I didn't have no business outside of Israel Doctrine Entertainment. I didn't know how to make money. I was a young nigga from Arkansas, went to California, went to Chicago, seen how the shit was being done and shit, but I wasn't around the drug dealers. I wasn't around the people that was hustling and doing all that shit. I couldn't learn that shit. I was in the conscious community though, and I knew how to fight, and I knew how to get attention in the fights and beat a motherfucker ass, fuck them up, and have their ass out here saying, I ain't never fucking with that boy again. Don't even, Satinetta got me blocked. I can't even go on this channel. He'll put the link up and I can't go in there. So he wouldn't have to kick me out because he know if I come up in there, I'm finna start some shit. Because them bitch ass niggas gonna do what they do and this real ass nigga gonna do what he do. He could be making money, but he won't let me in there because he know I don't want that money because I'm gonna fuck around and get this nigga hot and he gonna get all the money. Hey, see, people don't think I'm willing to share. I'm willing to share. Watch when you go to lacking miniature management and shit and you get me to send you the paperwork. You hear me? And I'm gonna play some music because I hear somebody outside. I want to speak to them right quick about some things. Got some questions. So enjoy this. I'll be right back in the mood. You got to interrupt the broadcast sometimes. You just can't sit up here and keep showing somebody. That's why when you edit, you zoom in and zoom out, this and that. Retention is a motherfucker. Y'all might not know about that, but I'm just showing you that I know the shit that I'm talking about. I'm ready to get this money. Who's ready to give me that money?
Sub, shout out to Sub. He made it clear. A guy who was friends with your brother made it clear that he didn't really appreciate that. Now, as for me, let me say this about K Slade, right? Because let me clear something up that I heard you dude say. I don't know nothing about your mother.
He don't know nothing about their mother. Go ask Hassan Chandler. Next time y'all interviewing him and shit, ask him who the first mother he came at. He came at my deceased mother. That's what started all this shit. You don't believe me? You want me to show you? Somebody type it in. Show me. And I'm going to show your motherfucking ass. You don't believe me, do you? Say show me. And watch me show you. Say show me and watch me show you. It's my YouTube street. YouTube Street King. That's my channel. I'm going to be going live over there and stuff and everything. Once again, say show me. You scary motherfuckers. You scared to type in that motherfucker, ain't you? You scared to type in that motherfucker, ain't you? If I come back and they say show me, I'm going to show y'all ass. Let me look up my man, Israel Doctrine. Nah, that ain't the Israel Doctrine I want. But see, all this shit, I made this. Meaning I can make your posters and do shit. We can market and promote you, my nigga. I got the ability. I just stopped showing motherfuckers. As y'all can see who up there, the Africa Bambaataa page has been blocked. Four-star terrain, lay the wheels. All my enemies done block they shit, so I can't get it they bitch ass. I can't get the later pictures or whatever. Look at Khalil. This my shit though, y'all. These motherfuckers, this the day they fed me that shit. I was over there on camera with them. That nigga there, he ain't never said no crazy shit to me anyway, no how. That's Layla Wheels boy. This Choice Star Terrain boy. This Hassan Camel boy. They been bending over and shit for motherfuckers and doing all that and everything else. This me marketing my entertainment media management company.
If you're lacking management on social media, my company. If you're lacking management on social media, my company.
What y'all wanted or what?
The only covenant system that reintroduces the Israelite Christian truth to the modern Christian world, giving sincere believers the scriptural clarity, true identity, and spiritual confidence they've been searching for their entire lives. Even if everyone around you thinks you've gone too far, in just 90 days, guaranteed or your money back.
See, I'm marketing and promotion. I'm trying to sell my shit. I got shit to sell. Khalil, sodomite ass. Brother Bowie. I call him Brother Bowie. Still my teacher. Still got love for him. But he a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. This a bitch ass nigga tried to do me wrong. Here goes Pit Boss. Whack 100. Different shit. I got pictures up here. Because I make this shit happen. Let's look at some of my stuff in a minute. Something went wrong. Let's see. Let's start it over. I'm still going wrong. It's all good. We're going to go back and keep it moving. Let me see if I see. Show me. I got rid of that motherfucker. He probably would have said show me. But let's get back to this Instagram thing. Right? YouTube Street Nightcaps. See, I do nightcaps. That was on Fat Joe. So let's get back over here. Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. You want me to show you what I said I could show you? Y'all got to remind me. Y'all don't want to participate. Y'all can get the fuck away from him. See, that's the type of nigga I am. We either rolling together or you got to get the fuck away from me. This is when Layla Wheels, we already went to court. They had served me in court. She sent this dude after me. Can you scare me? Motherfucker ain't scared me. You got a badge, a gun, and everything on right there, man. Fuck you. I've been served already. I've been served. Fuck you, really. And I stayed on the other side of this track. I don't run from shit. Like white folks, man, got my face, man. I didn't trip. Once again, what I said I could show y'all and shit. Oh shit, I'm showing some of the wrong shit. I don't think they're gonna flag me though, because they owe me some money. If they do, fuck me. Look at little car with my big niece and my cousin. That's me in 534 West Division. Now what I say I can show y'all? Somebody need to remind me my stroke shit kicked in and I done forgot what I said. I can show y'all playing around. I played around too much. Hopefully they don't cause no friction, but I'm not a respected person. Fuck around, find out. Yes, Carl believe looking at pretty women, but I got a wife. But I got some pretty women and shit. That woman now, I just seen her again. I hadn't seen her for a long time. Y'all see that shit? Hassan, Camel, Young Pharaoh, and JoJo Capone. Woo, woo, woo. I am who I am. I've been out here kicking up shit. They ain't want y'all to see it though. That's why y'all ain't seen it. Y'all don't know shit about me. So what did I say? Oh, I was talking about my mama. And we was talking this. We're gonna find her son talking about my mama. That's what I was coming over here to find. See there, Sarah Sue said it with Africa Bambaataa. Little old car. Look at that fro, nigga. I ain't never had no processed shit in my head. Khalil talking shit about. That's when I was learning now. See there? 7 subscribers, 20 videos up. Reloaded, Reborn. I was learning what I'm going to teach y'all. That was my Reloaded, Reborn channel. I think they didn't took the Reborn channel. But yeah. Let's find her son talking shit about my mama. Where that shit is? That's my mama now. My mother and father, my mama and her sisters, me and my niece, me and my family. I ain't ashamed. My shit open. You want to go over there and fuck with it? Fuck with it, nigga, at your own risk. I was just asking the other day, go check out the video. I was like, what Doggy Diamond said? This when I had a stroke, y'all. I was in the hospital. I was debating up in that motherfucker because I don't stop. I'm relentless. When I say that, you might think I'm fucking playing and just laughing, and it's just entertainment. It's not entertainment, my nigga. Nigga, I don't stop. I'm willing to do whatever the fuck I gotta do to accomplish whatever the fuck I gotta accomplish. Know that. Know that. It ain't a game when I say that. You think it's a game. You think I'm lying. You think I'm playing. I ain't playing. I'm serious as a fucking heart attack when I say this shit. This right here, that brother right there, that's Brother Marlon. He made me an elder. I'm an elder amongst Hebrew Israelites. But I left that Hebrew Israelite shit. I'm the man. Carl, you ain't no Hebrew Israelite? Hell no, I had to leave that shit alone. Now, let's find her son talking about my mama. I think I got the video where he talking about this car, mama here in the yard and all that shit. Her son is Jojo Capone. Dangerous, trolling Chicago rapper. Jojo Capone, new video and shit. He thought I was scared of JoJo. I go to Chicago, shit, I ain't scared of nobody from Chicago. I ain't fucking with nobody from Chicago, but I'm most definitely not running from no motherfucking body. You got guns, I got guns too. You got switches, I go get one off the tree too. Whatever the fuck we got a need to do to take care of what the fuck we gotta do or need to do. See, I've been YouTube Street King. This 2001. That's why the dirty sector is this, that, and the other, because they couldn't take YouTube Street King. Now, what that motherfucker talking that shit at? This is a nice video. We gotta get to her son shit. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. I can't find it, y'all. I'm gonna have to sit up and study it one day because I got some pictures in here that I don't need to show. Not really afraid. I just don't want the shit. I don't even want to take these bitch ass niggas to court and get their ass locked up and fucked and everything. I'd rather that they just settle this shit, send me some money and shit, a care package, take care of them. What's this shit? That's why I reloaded. Well, because motherfuckers didn't caught bodies. I hate this sister up there. I just seen her on Facebook, but I don't fuck with her. This is Marcy Hamilton shit right there. See, I've been dealing with this shit. Let me get this, y'all. It's a call I need. Matter of fact, I just call him back. Matter of fact, I've been here too long. I appreciate y'all that's been here. I know some of y'all sitting back trying to figure out some shit you can steal. No need to steal. Come to me and I will give you the right to do it. But I know y'all heard me say I don't flag motherfuckers, but I might get pissed one day and start flagging motherfuckers. So watch using my shit. And I'll holler at y'all later. Much love to those that got love for me, and much hate to motherfuckers that got hate for me. I'm gonna give you what you give me 10 times harder. Bring it. Peace, love. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. And I got to tell the world today on this podcast that the truth about Israel Doctrine, YouTube Street King. I got to tell them the truth about that. And we're on Instagram. In the dirty sector, we're talking about the dirty sector and everything. Who created it and everything. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to all the dirt today, all the nitty and gritty and stuff. We're going to show you how her son came up, how they created her son, all of that. So give me a set, one set.
Motherfuckers just want to bring you down, bring you down, jealous motherfuckers. See, when you're on the motherfuckers just want to bring you down. Motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring down. Jealous motherfuckers. I give a fuck about a hater. Avoid them with the gator. Yellow nigga, but you're not on my rap radar. You can ask Elliot, they delicate. Can't differentiate subject from predicate. I'm motherfucker with a fool. You better all celibate. These fools don't want no beef. G, me, I relish it. Promise you can't do nothing nowadays. They'll tell us shit. Why you minding my business? Let's yours irrelevant. Weak motherfuckers running around here front. Know a little of everything about nothing. They know who drive what, whose booty is fake, whose TVs is real, who's fake, who's behind on their house, who's sleeping they spouse. They know the terms of the person and the only mouth. Who puffs what bill, who's lacing they weed. Big ass might as well work at TMZ. Weak motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers want to bring you down. Bring jealous motherfuckers. Yeah. Old goof ass niggas, VIP stalking old groupie ass niggas. Online fake bougie ass niggas, they got the nerve to stunt fake bougie ass niggas. Wanna bring you down, don't wanna do your work, don't wanna wear your crown, think they deserve your house, deserve to drive your cars like they survive your stars and help you write your bar. They ain't take your risk, but want what's on your wrist. Never felt your pain, but wanna wear your chain. They wanna reap your harvest without enduring the rain. Can't see a nigga sacrifice. They blinded by fame. They don't feel your stress, oblivious to the struggle. Can't see the forest for the trees, oblivious to the jungle. Who's out in the belly, the beast damn near swallow us. So fuck you and your bitch ass followers, you weak motherfuckers. Wanna bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers wanna bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers wanna bring you down. Bring you down. Motherfuckers wanna bring you down. Bring jealous motherfuckers.
And now we got people out here like, why you got your Machiavelli? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? Why you doing that? I can tell you exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. Matter of fact, let me call my queen and let her know I'm over here doing the show, and she can pop up. We ain't worked out the paperwork yet, but let me call her. So, peace, how you doing, sis? I'm on YouTube. If you want to come on, I'm live. I send a link through the Instagram. I got a new Instagram. You can go follow it, YouTube Street King. So know that you're on live.
What am I coming on? What are you talking about?
I'm on YouTube doing a stream. You can come over if you like.
I heard that. I said, what was you talking about?
Nothing else. It don't matter what I was talking about. It don't matter. Come on the stream and whatever what I was talking about, we'll talk about it. So let me get this link up here and allow people to see and stuff. Seem like my numbers coming up. People act like they not watching. They drop back. YouTube must have found some way to let people have without me counting in the thing or whatever. I don't know. All I know is I need to do what I need to do and produce these numbers. So let's talk about it. It's the attention economy. Y'all know about the attention economy, how you make money by grabbing attention and stuff. See, I've been grabbing attention since 2017. So y'all want to talk about it? Y'all want to deal with it somehow, some way? Any comments? I see one person in the room. I mean, I love to speak about it. I have no problem speaking about nothing. It's the link is in the side chat though. I have no problem speaking about nothing. So let's get on this entertainment or attention economy that I done created. I'm the king of it. I'm the YouTube street king. I keep on my YouTube street king channels and stuff. Queen here. Peace. How you doing this morning, Queen?
Hey.
I'm trying to educate the world about this new economy market that's on YouTube that they don't know nothing about. So since I created it, I believe I'm one of the authorities of it. So I need to get out here and show my authority in this new attention economy. You ever heard that word used before?
What, a comedy?
Attention economy.
Mm-hmm.
You done heard attention economy used before? I ain't the mecca of it.
I've heard it being used before, yes.
Oh, so people know about it. They didn't know who the king was. The king didn't know about it, huh?
I guess so. So I'm gonna assume he walked away or something.
Information is abundant. Attention is scarce. Core idea. Every notification, YouTube thumbnail, TikTok clip, email subject line, ad, headline, and social media post is competing for a limited amount of your focus. Because people only have 24 hours in a day, finite mental energy, limited focus span.
Brother, I can't hear nothing. I don't know what's going on with your audio. I still don't hear nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Oh shit.
I still don't hear nothing.
Can you hear me now? That's why I got devices around me, but yes, when the problem happened, I appreciate you. I thank you. See, you say the whole damn show. If you weren't up here, I wouldn't have known shit.
Well, you did that yesterday too, I believe. I still don't hear nothing. Your show did the same thing yesterday. Hold on.
Yeah, they see me. YouTube know I'm heating up. And they know
what I'm trying to say is you did a show. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and you were just sitting there and nobody heard nothing you were saying. So I was sitting here because you started talking and you just went completely out. I had thought you walked away. That's why I got quiet. And I'm like, hello? So yeah, that's on your end, but I'm glad you got it.
You know what might be happening? Let me go into my guts right quick and fix it. I might have speech on, recognize my speech, and it's hearing me say something and it's doing it, and I don't even know it. No, it all look like it's off. How y'all doing? It seemed that y'all interested in the conversation. So I'm here to tell you about the truth about me. Carl Albert Davis, aka Israel Doctrine, aka YouTube Street King. Let me introduce you to the YouTube Street Queen. Speak to him, Queen.
Hey.
Hey. Woo. So, we're here to talk about my new channel on Instagram. Can we pull that up? Yes, I can. I have the ability to, unless YouTube cut it off or whatever. But let's get it. Y'all see that? This is Division Bridge. And why did I get the Division Bridge? Because I used to stay in Cabrini Green Projects. And how do you get to Cabrini Green Projects back in the day? You go down Division and you head east if you on the west side. So I'm representing from the old hood, 534. I'm on YouTube. And I understand Instagram now. I understand Instagram. I'm understanding a lot of things. Because see what they failed to do. When you didn't see me, my DJ, blessed one, when you didn't see me and all you people failed to recognize me, I was putting in work. What's up now, Queen? Remember, you here for the attention.
What work you talking about? Yeah.
I was putting in the work. How many channels of mine? The YouTube Street channel is gone. I can't even find nothing no more. They was destroying shit like a motherfucker. Cause see what happened, I had other channels and I didn't close them off. And the stuff that was on it was devastating. It was killing people.
Number YouTube Street is the king of attention economy, refers to the idea that human attention is a scarce resource, and in a world overloaded with information, platforms, brands, creators, and media companies compete to capture and monetize that attention.
So I have the ability to monetize attention and grab attention. You know why? Because they were stealing my attention. They wouldn't let nobody see me. I had to break through algorithms and all that stuff. But my DJ blessed me and put me where I'm at today. But truly, it's F the DJ. Blessed one. Because the true DJ is up in heaven turning tables. The turntables, yes. Because the Lord God of Israel is about hearing Israel people have open prophecies. My acronym for hip hop. Hear Israel people have open prophecy. They think I'm finna come out here and just be cursing at them like I used to do back in the days. I'm not finna do that. I'm gonna read y'all some Bible and tell you what desolate is for people that don't know words and terminologies and stuff. YouTube Street is a ministry. It's a part of the Israel of God, the mixed multitude, the church, meaning we take tithes and offerings too. We're a prosperity ministry because I need to prosper. I got a wife I got to go get. I got children I got to go make, and I got people that I got to teach. It costs something. Somebody got to pay. Got to pay some attention or pay some money, because you can pay attention, you can comment, and I can get paid by YouTube. Or you can pay for that. And matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all what I'm finna do. I'm finna show y'all what I'm finna do. I'm finna show y'all my WAP account. To show you what I do, because this is where I make my money and stuff at. But I ain't gonna let you see everything. Let me see. Now I might have to show you this WAP account stuff later. I might have to show you this WAP account stuff later. I know what I can do. That's it. Blow it up and you can't see the side. You can only see what I show you. Because I show too much. I talk too much. And I show too much, don't I, Queen? This nigga public with everything.
Yes, you
do. See, I know what my failures at. I know where to fix myself and do stuff, because back in the day, I just didn't care. And when you don't care, that's the worst one. See, this is my account. Now I got this. This is a part of just ministry and everything. I got a handful of things in that account. Then this right here is what I'm doing now. $45, 3 months to pay it. Y'all know how much that is? 3 months to pay. That means you got how much to pay a month? $15 is the payment a month. And you get the laws, statutes, and commandments and stuff. I'm going to give y'all the laws, statutes, and commandments of the YouTube street ministry, which is a prosperity ministry. So you can prosper. See, I didn't have all this back in the day. I had to go through a lot to receive all this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding I have on things. So I wouldn't be like the conscious community of the past. There's a new conscious community out here, if y'all don't know. Israel Doctrine has a conscious community. It's the Israelite Christian conscious community. And I know y'all mamas and grandmamas and all our elders used to get beaten and everything, and y'all said the white man beat Christianity into us. They beat Christianity out of us and started teaching us their Christianity. I hate the generic term Christianity. It's all types or brands of Christianity. Roman Catholic,